You know, in these high-stakes soccer matches, it so often boils down to just one single moment, one play that decides everything. The difference between a win and a frustrating draw. Today, we're going to break down exactly how FC Barcelona found that one moment to become the winning team.
The tension was just electric. I mean, both teams were locked in this really fierce battle, right? They were creating chances, but nothing was hitting the back of the net. So the big question hanging over the entire stadium was simple. Who was going to be the one to finally break through?
All right, so before we dive into that game-changing goal, let's set the scene a little bit. To really get why the breakthrough was so huge, you got to understand the battlefield. So on one side, you've got the home giants, FC Barcelona, and on the other, a really determined Rayo Vallecano. We're talking two teams with absolutely everything to play for. And the setting? Come on, it just doesn't get more iconic. We're talking La Liga Matchday 29 under the bright lights of Camp Nou. In a stadium like that, every single pass, every tackle, it just feels bigger, you know? But before a winner could really emerge, this whole game was just a story of what could have been. Both sides were trading blows, and honestly, the match could have tipped either way in a heartbeat. And that's the crucial thing here. This wasn't some one-sided beatdown. Nope. This game was balanced on a knife's edge. Both teams were creating these massive, clear-cut chances to score. So first up, it's Rayo Vallecano making a big push. A perfect cross flies in low, it finds their striker, Carlos Martin. It honestly looks like a certain goal, but nope, an absolutely incredible world-class save keeps the score locked at 0. What a moment. And then, almost immediately, the tables turn. Barcelona gets a golden opportunity of their own. There's this huge defensive mistake from Rayo's Papacis, and suddenly the ball's right at Rafinha's feet. He's one-on-one with the keeper, but he pulls the shot wide. Ah, man, you could just feel the collective groan from the crowd. Two massive chances, one for each team, and still nothing. But you know, after all those near misses, after all that tension, the deadlock was finally about to be broken. This is the turning point of the entire match. So how did they do it? Well, in a game this tight, sometimes a set piece is exactly what you need. It all starts with a corner from Cancelo. He whips it in with perfect placement, and then the defender, Ronald Araujo, just explodes into the air. He gets so high above everyone else and connects with this powerful, unstoppable header. It's just a perfect example of how pure physical dominance can completely change a game. And get this. Here's where it gets kind of poetic. Who did Araujo beat in the air to score that goal? None other than Pate Sissi. Yeah, the very same defender whose mistake gave Rafinha that one-on-one chance just a little bit earlier. Talk about a tough couple of minutes for him. And boom, just like that, Barcelona takes the lead, 1-0. The entire feel of the game just shifts in an instant. That one goal, that was the catalyst. That was the moment Barcelona separated themselves and really, truly became the winning team on the day. So when you look back at this whole game, through all the back and forth, the missed chances, the incredible saves, it really all came down to this one perfectly executed header. That single play transformed Barcelona from a team stuck in a tough fight into the winning team, the one firmly in control. So Araujo's header absolutely made them the winning team in that moment. But as any sports fan knows, scoring the first goal is one thing. Holding on to that lead, that's a whole different story. The real question is always, what comes next?